Hey guys, Mario here from MTG Diagnosis, Dr. Wade, Magic the Gatherer by night. And I am going to upgrade this Land Rats Precon Commander deck. So this was part of the Zendikar Rising set, and this deck came with this commander, Oboon, Muldry Ancestor, 1 red, green, white for a 3/3 at the beginning of combat on your turn. Up to 1 target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is Oboon's power. It's still a land. Landfall: whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So the first ability is the one where we're going to be doing massive damage to opponents. And for this deck, came with 32 different kinds of lands. And these are our basic lands here, but there was also a bunch of different special lands, and then there was a bunch of instants, creatures, enchantments, artifacts, and I will show you what we are taking out of the deck and then what we will be putting in. So right here. So first, the lands. So when you open up the deck, you're going to see a bunch of lands, and what you want to do is take out these lands. You want to take out the Cryptic Caves, Naya Panorama, Boros Gilgate, Gruul Gilgate, Selesnya Gilgate, Needle Spires, 1 forest, 1 mountain, and 1 plains. And instead you're going to add those 9 lands plus 3 extra. So well, not those, but you're gonna replace them with Temple Garden, Sacred Foundry, Jetmir's Garden, Karn's Bastion, because it's got Proliferate, and you'll see +1/+1 counters are important. Clifftop Retreat, Rootbound Crag, Sunpetal Grove, Sunbaked Canyon, Prismatic Vista, Grove of the Burn Willows, Turntimber Serpentine Wood, which is also a sorcerer in the back, and then our Boulder Loft Pathway / Branch Loft Pathway. Okay, so those are the lands you're going to put in, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 lands to replace 9 lands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're going to have 3 extra lands than the lands they gave you with, for a total of 40 lands in this deck. The creatures you're going to take out, you're going to take out Waker of the Wilds, Core Cartographer, Elite Scale Guard, Abzan Falconer, Satyr Wayfinder, Embodiment of Insight, Armorcraft Judge, Acidic Slime, Living Twister, Sylvan Advocate, Yavimaya Elder, Tuskguard Captain, Spore Mound, Scaretiller, Sandstone Oracle. So we're going to take out those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures. And you're going to put in Topiary Stomper, Cultivator Colossus. That's probably the best creature in the deck, maybe. Averbrook Caretaker, she's great. Yannick Scavenging Sentinel. Nobody talks about this because it says partner, but who gives a crap about Nikara? It's a 3/3 vigilance for 4, and when it enters the battlefield, exile another creature you control until Yannick leaves the battlefield. When you do, distribute X +1/+1 counters among number of target creatures, where X is the exile creature's power. So you can actually, after your combat step, cast this, sacrifice the elemental that you made with Oboon, and put +1/+1 counters on Oboon. So you just pretty much doubled Oboon's power. Tomic Advocus, this guy protects your lands. Sora, Lost But Seeking, lets you play an additional 2 additional lands each of your turns. Scoot Swarm, landfall. This is great because you can overrun the battlefield. Lotus Cobra, and then probably the 3 best creatures. Phylath World Sculptor. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, put 4+1/+1 counters on target plant you control, and you create a 0/1 plant creature token for each basic land you control when this guy enters the battlefield. Morag. Each creature you control gets +1/+0 for each time it has attacked this turn, and landfall, you get additional combat steps for each land you put in this turn. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. Non-token creatures you control are forest lands in addition to their other types, and power and toughness is each equal to the number of lands you control. And then Ancient Green Warden. Reach 5/7 for 6. You may play lands from your graveyard. If a land entering the battlefield causes the triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So that's good because you sacrifice a lot of lands during when you ramp up. And then you're going to remove. You're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enchantments, or 5 enchantments in this artifact. You're going to remove the Abundance, Rites of Flourishing, Kalani Heart Expedition, Retreat to Emeria, Retreat to Kazudu, and Sears Sundial. Move those. And for those, you're going to add Feldar Retreat, Mirari's Wake, Crucible of Worlds, Blackblade Reforged, Swiftfoot Boots, Colossification. So you put this on a boon, and you don't have to attack with a boon. You can make a land, an X elemental land that's got +20/+20. So you put that on a boon, he becomes tapped, but during your beginning of combat, you basically have a 23/23 token. It's got haste, and so that's probably the best for this classification. I think that's probably the best combo I've seen it used for. And then so that's all the enchantments and artifacts. And then you're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. The Circuitous Roots, Sylvan Reclamation, Treacherous Terrain, Struggle, Ground Assault. And you're going to add Assure, Assemble, which this protects your a boon. Finale of Devastation, because it's green. You can't play green without playing this. Cultivate, Splendid Reclamation. So this is great. Return all land cards from your graveyard to your battlefield tapped. And Scape Shift, sacrifice any number of lands, search your library for up to that many land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. So play this, and you play this. You pretty much just double the amount of lands you have in play. They all came in at the same time. So, all in all, you're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that's 35 cards we're adding. And you're getting rid of 35. This should be 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So there you have it. So, Obun Moldaya Ancestor. Part of the, this is the Zendikar Rising Lands Wrath deck. You're going to keep the Soul Ring and the Arcane Signet. You're going to keep Zendikar's Royal, Banishing Light, Together Forever, the Mending of Dominaria. At least this is what I would do. You can do whatever you want. Murasa Rootgrazer, Beanstalker Giant, Evolution Sage, Elvis Rejuvenator, Fertilid, Keeper of Fables, Spring Bloom Druid, Emiria Angel, Ammunition Angel, Geode Rager, Trove Warden, Emiria Shepherd, Sun Titan, Multani, Rampaging Valros, Almanath Locus of Rage, Mina and Den Wildborn. And Crush, Contraband, Condemn, Far Windings, Inspiring Call, Harrow, Harmonize, Kodama's Reach, Planner Outburst, Hour of Revelation, Nisa's Renewal, Return of the Wild Speaker, Rolling Regrowth, and Naya Charm. I'm going to keep Myriad Landscape, Crowside Verge, Jungle Shrine, Blighted Woodland, Rolled Turf, Selesnya Sanctuary. These actually come in the deck. I just took the ones from Double Masters because they're fancier. Boros Garrison, Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds, Command Tower. Six planes. I'm going to keep 6 planes. 3 mountains. 9 forests. And boom. And there you have it. So this upgrade did not cost me anything because these were cards I already had in my collection. And a good way to make a deck is to basically buy a precon or pre-constructed commander. They come out with every set, and buy the ones you like, and then you can upgrade and take out cards that you don't like and put new ones that you do like. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything, let me know in the comments if you like these upgrades. I don't know how much this upgrade would cost you if you went out and bought all these cards. Some of them are cheaper than others, so I don't know, but anything that has landfall on it, and anything that lets you play more than 1 land per turn is pretty much fair game for this deck. So thanks for watching. Have a good night.